Dscoop is many different things. It's technology, it's applications, but most of all, it's people. And I had the pleasure to talk to Keren here from Israel, right?
That's right. Hi, Martin. So I'm Keren. I manage the product and the business development for HP Industrial.
And you know, it's not a long time ago we actually had a wonderful dinner at the beaches in Tel Aviv.
This
right?
is true.
Yeah. So we have interviewed some of your colleagues here, and they referred to you as their boss's boss. And they also talked a little bit about your role, because your role is basically everything that is beside the product itself, or is that true, or how should that be, or did I misunderstand them?
Actually, it's also the product.
It's also
so my team is divided. Like, we have the product manager who are responsible for the product, what the market requirements, where we are heading, what we want to have in 23, 24, and
so you
and
know
way
all
beyond.
the secrets, basically.
I know the secrets, yeah.
Oh.
On the other side, I do have also the business development team who is working on the market. How do we create the requirements? How do we help our customers really to win out, to show their capabilities, to be able, to create the demand? And another angle is really the regions. So we have the go-to-market, the category in the region, the people who are responsible for the products in the region, and how we really deliver to the field. And so it's a big team and different from, it's different, but I think the sync between the team is what make the secret work well, because everybody at the end work together as one team, and if we're talking about people, this is all about the people that make us one, and I think this is the secret here.
I can't help think about when you come to an event like Dscoop, and for those who don't know, Dscoop, it's a user event from HP users, of course. It must be heaven for you, because you can get all the input from customers and prospects, and get the tiny little things about what people expect for the future of HP, right?
I think Dscoop is even more than that for me. So I'm also on the Dscoop board, and I cherish the opportunity to have such an amazing community. So also from my other hat, I really am seeing here 800 people today that came, COVID and everything, and meeting together is more than heaven. And yes, being able to talk with customers, understand what they're facing, how they win out during these, great but crazy times, and how our technology enables that, but also what are the challenges, how we can future help them, what we can do. So for me, this is where I learn most, and I think this connection is important.
One of the things I know, we spoke about it when we were in Israel, is the amazing ability that HP has. You grabbed the opportunity when the COVID hit the market. You were so agile in changing your entire way of communication and marketing and everything, despite, and I think you have been pretty successful and recognized for being among the very, very best when it comes to that level of communication, right?
That's true. So when everything was shut down suddenly, so in HP Indigo, we really, we were saying, okay, what are we doing? Drupa, we were working on Drupa for almost a year. Now Drupa is not going to happen. We have amazing portfolio. How do we make our customers to know it, to see it, to touch it without really touching that? And I think the agility of the Indigo team was amazing. I think, Deborah is telling me I should not say that I'm lucky, but I am lucky to have such an amazing team that at the end, everybody stand together. And I think in less than 3 weeks, we came with new concept, becoming virtual, really, I think even leading this direction. And this was amazing.
I can't help think about also that there's a saying that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? I think that's also, when I look at the industry, not only HP, but at least the ones that have been agile enough to develop despite the crisis, comes out way stronger now, because of course we would like to meet in person, but the combination of all the channels that we have built during the pandemic makes the companies and the relationship between people way stronger, in my opinion.
Wise man said, and I didn't invent it, that every crisis is also an opportunity. And I think the amazing part for me, was to really see how this slogan is a reality for our customers, and so many customers that really, leverage that and said, okay, so this is me today, but in order to thrive here, I need to make things different. You heard them on the panels and all the session, the education session. I'm getting everything I'm hearing is so inspiring because people really took that and make that their reality. And it's inspiring to see that the slogan is not a slogan.
You're living the slogan, basically.
Totally.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
One thing is that how we communicate and work with each other has changed during the pandemic. I was thinking that, just after the pandemic came, there was like production of face masks. A lot of also HP customers were very rapidly able to change the production to face shields, to, all the things that has been part of the essential deliveries in the pandemic. Do you think that this will change also how you see products in the future? Because, the market changed entirely, right? If you look at your flexible packaging, if you look at your label packaging, if you look at how I think that the digital transformation when it comes to both production and also mindset is something that is really fast forwarded during the pandemic for many of your customers.
I'm sure, yes. And I think, this was happening before. Pandemic only accelerated these trends and, really, make things happen faster. But we are talking about the digital transformation on packaging, flex pack, folding cartons, labels for years. And I think, by the way, the customers that really, were ready, that were, did the right steps in advance, were those that really managed to thrive and to leverage what happened now, the pandemic. I think, yes, I'm sure, but for example, folding carton, although, it's a growing market and it's very hard now to look for and say, yes, we need to change, but the change will come. And those that are doing the steps now will be the first to win. You see I see the number of customers that we have now selling their businesses. It's like, doing an exit on the print industry, or others which are having the different strategy of buying and becoming a large player. I think this is exactly showing that this strategy and business strategy was the right business strategy, and what the future holds is totally on this direction. I have no doubt that we will see more and more in the future.
You're going home tomorrow.
I do.
Are you looking forward to get home again?
I miss my kids so much, my husband. So yeah, I'm already in the US for 8 days.
Oh, okay. So you want to go home now?
I'm looking for the party tonight because the Dscoop party is the one thing you cannot miss. But yes, I'm looking forward to heading home tomorrow.
The reason I was asking is, of course, I realized and I expected you to miss your family, of course, right? But I was thinking that after being so filled up with inspiration from being here, what will be the first thing you will do when you get to work on Sunday or Monday?
Wow, so I was already, thinking 24/7 on the new things I'm hearing and seeing, emailing the team, and we are all here talking about that. But yes, we are going to, to take everything we are hearing and verify that our plans fits, and if we need to do adjustment, what we can do different. So totally going to learn from what I'm hearing here.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.